You got a Persian, man. I don't know, man. I gotta go get it, but we gonna go get it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, top of the world. How I really feel when you on top of the world. Man, I grinded for this spot. Now I need this one girl. How it really feels when you on top of the world.
Talking to his watch like Michael Knight.
Hey man, say man.
What it do?
What it do? What it do?
It's been a long time,
my brother.
It's been a long time. What's good, pimp?
Hey,
it's been a good time. A long time.
How we doing, RMT family? Respect my take.
Mm-hmm.
My takers, we back in the building.
Shout out to all the takers. It's been a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We got the boy Rucker back in the building.
for sure. I hope everybody had a happy holiday, Merry Christmas.
America, holidays ain't over yet.
Not yet.
Part of the reason why we here now. You know what I'm saying? But
the best is yet to come.
The New Year.
yes, the new year is upon us. It's among us.
Which I call a clean slate.
A clean slate.
Mm-hmm. That's what they call it.
But yeah, speaking real quick, how was the holidays for you boys? I mean, how was Christmas? I would say for you boys.
I was sick as a dog, so I was stuck in the dungeon. You know what I mean? I was stuck. My sister wouldn't let me out the room until I got better. So I was sick as a dog. But my niece still cooked up some jerk chicken, baked macaroni and cheese. You know, the candy yams was in there. Yeah. The oxtails was in there. Yeah. So it was a beautiful day.
I was in more quarantining good.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What about you, Febo?
Oh man, I can't complain. You know, it's always a good time when you get the family together. You know, kids, obviously had a good holiday. They were much about us no more.
I was how the kid was, yeah.
At this age, they came away with a lot of presents. You know, eating good. That's it. Desserts on point. Super valuable pie, smack it. So
you traveled?
Nah, we stayed home. We was here. You know, from home to home, whatever. But nah, it was good, man. I really no complaints.
So y'all was Christmas hopping.
Huh?
Y'all was Christmas hopping.
I was in my folks' crib and my baby mama's crib.
So there's gifts everywhere.
Yeah, I remember them.
Especially when you got the kids, you gotta go ahead and you gotta take the kids by every house you can get. You know what I'm saying?
I remember them days.
How they say you got something for you.
Make the rounds.
Pick it up.
A couple times it'd be trash. That's back when I can remember, you know what I'm saying? If you had a bad report card or something like that, you ain't get the same shit.
Say, maybe that's not his kid situation. maybe they ain't got no bad report cards.
I love that.
We ain't raising no baby kids out here, you feel me?
Hey, you need one.
Lord.
They say
you was the one?
Yeah, we only got two. I was definitely the one.
I was just Christmas, brother.
Man, so you know, I ain't got no kids, so it ain't really about me. But I wasn't at work, so that's the best part. Yeah, the best thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? So
had the day off.
And see, I do got the little tree up and stuff, so you know what I'm saying? And a little bit of the spirit. A little bit of the spirit, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
But go ahead and say what you gotta say, dude. It's a safe space.
It's a beautiful tree.
Is it?
Yeah, because I see where you could begin in, so I'm hoping that we're going to see the build up in the future. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, this is the first time I put a tree up in the very. This is the first time. This is the first time. This is the first time I ever put a sun in my crib. Me living in that.
That's what I'm saying. It's a start. But I'm gonna let you know, you got to get more ornaments and shit like that, son. Like,
I think it's for the side. I think it's pretty. It's straight. To be honest with you, I think you just hating on my tree. I think you just hating on my tree. Maybe if the light, because you ain't seeing the lights ain't on.
Oh, when the lights on.
When the lights is on, maybe you might, you know what I'm saying, respect my tree a little more.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. You know what I'm saying? We'll see though. We'll see though.
But yeah, man. All jokes aside, I'm happy to be here with you guys. Going into ending 2025 and going into a new year. I'm happy for where we started and that we did start, but I'm also looking forward to what's to come. Yeah, what's to come. And that's kind of what we're going to try to get into today. Looking back, but also looking forward. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, man. So I kind of want to start. What does a new year actually mean to you personally? So like, is it like a reset? Is it pressure? Is it you see it as opportunity? Like when that new year comes up,
it's a I think it's a checkpoint, time of reflection. You know what I'm saying? Obviously to see what you had done, what adjustments you need to make, and how close you are to goals if you have written goals. Everybody should have some goals, regardless of what they may be with career, you know what I'm saying, personal life or whatever. You should have something that you're working towards. And I think that's at any stage, people got, something that they're trying to get prepared or get in order. So the new year is a time of reflection. Like I said, to look back, see what you did. Are you aligned with those goals? How to get aligned with those goals, and how to put in, get ready to put action to those things.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's time to, it's like as you run through almost like those little speed boosts on courses sometimes, it's that little checkpoint that kind of, not to say you speed through, but it kind of gives you that resurgence. It kind of reduces you almost at that point because you've done time at that point to kind of, not necessarily, I don't say reset, but it's almost you coming in with a new mindset. You know what I mean? Coming into the new year, or improving on your mindset that you're already in.
So, okay, go ahead, Billy.
I like what you said. It's like a checkpoint. It's really a checkpoint for what you're going through in your life. To me, that's just to me. We all gonna sit up here, go through the year that we went through. You're gonna see what you don't like about it, and you're gonna try to make changes on that. I feel like that's what every New Year's about. Of course, it's another year to celebrate with your family, your loved ones, the people that are still here with you, to rejoice the people that aren't here with you anymore, unfortunately. But I think it's all about improvement. You see, we be making. You seen those memes when they be like, oh, "I'm going into 2000 and whatever." Let's say, just say 26 for this time. I'm going to do this, that, and the third. Some people might make that resolution. Work out, improve their bodies in some way, shape, or form. So I find that this is a time. It's like a little change. It's an attempt to make a change in what you don't like, what was going on from the previous year that you just went through. If that makes any sense.
Me personally, the new year for me represents, I would say, first it's reflection.
Mm.
I have to reflect first for me to be able to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So once I reflect and I'm able to say, okay, you did this, you didn't do this. Oh, but you said you was gonna do this and you followed through. Good job. You said you was gonna do this, but you didn't. You came up short of that. Okay, so let's figure out what it was, reason why you didn't get that done. Then I could take those points and then build my next plan looking forward to 2026 for me personally. So looking back, what did you learn in 2025 about yourself?
Resiliency, Lord. Resiliency.
Now I don't mean no kind of way, Bill. You've been on this planet longer than us. You just not learned that.
I think there's
Yeah.
always newfound
Honestly,
levels
yeah.
to that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how old you is, how much shit you've been through. When you realize that you can still do it, that's another thing. That's kind of like Michael on the Wizards. He probably had some kind of like, can I still do this type shit? Got 30. He like, oh yeah, I can still do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen and the shit that I went through this year it was rough. A lot of my people know. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm almost saying you stole the words right out of my mouth.
Yo,
That's
boy.
the first word that came to my mind. Like I said, told you earlier, man. I think for not just speaking for myself, I think for a lot of folks, this year's just been tough. It's been rough. There's been a lot of bullshit just coming from every which angle. You know what I mean? And it's just a lot of people have been tested this year. I feel like I said, and not just in personal life, financially, and just what I'm saying, all around. There's just a lot of I'm saying. I feel like there's been something in the air almost. You know what I'm saying? Because how it's been feeling, but it's almost like across the board. You know what I mean? Because we have conversations and we sit down when I talk to my talk about this to our homeboys here. You know what I mean? And then hear the shit that they going through too. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a testament as you get older. So like I said, it's everybody really going through some shit. And like you said, I think everything is another chance to level up because you think you was, how you say, resilient, or you think you was, had patience before. You think had the knowledge of something before, but something's going to test that boundary and really flip that shit on his head. You know what I'm saying, and really push you to another limit. And look, they say, you know, God tests his strongest warriors, right? You know, only put on you never put on more than what you think he knows you can handle.
Yeah.
It's funny 'cause I saw a meme earlier. I'm gonna I think I sent that shit to the RMT shit, but it was kind of on that same basis. It's like you in the back getting your ass whooped by a bunch of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Bills, life, whatever, do. And God just sitting there smiling because he know you gonna pull through that shit, you know what I mean? And say just waiting for you to, you know what I'm saying, realize your power, whatever, and to overcome that shit because you're gonna find a way as long as you know what I'm saying, staying with it. But that's what, consistency. So also resilience is another consistency. You gotta stay consistent, and that's in anything that you do.
That is
You know
true.
what I mean?
That is true.
You know, that's why, you know, I feel like some things I learned, you know, myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's another level. You think you got it, but there's really another level to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Never be too comfortable.
I know me personally, I was without a job since like June or something like that. Up until maybe the end of November. That's a long ass time. That's a lot of tribulation we had to go through. A lot of people had to ask for help. That's another thing this year shows. It shows who's down for you. Every year, that list could change.
Yeah, but
It shows who's down.
That would show you. You can't speak what's on the something else. That ain't like that's just what this.
Oh,
this
no,
year taught you.
I'm just talking about me. You know what I'm saying? It taught me that the people that are down that are super down. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's honestly the same people that I handpicked from the beginning. Just you know how solid my team is. Mm-hmm. And how we pull through is a lot of things. But hold on, we gotta take a shot. Hold on. Let me tell you something. You see that, Flomo? Don't go to the bar, raise it.
Yes, sir.
You see, that's what it is. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we still here. If you're still here, we lost people this year. If you're still here, make the most of your time. It's never over. I'm gonna let you know if you're where you want to be. If you're not where you want to be, just keep going, man. It's never over. And this just shows you when that ball drops, because I'm a New York nigga, you know what I'm saying? When that ball drops, just another opportunity to keep moving, reach some new goals. It's a beautiful thing to have that opportunity, man. Don't waste it.
Yeah, for sure. How about you? What's some things that you learned about yourself this past year?
Somewhat to try to piggyback on what y'all said, what it really what it made me think about was I felt like I built a lot of structure in my life over this year, and to try to deal with the versatility of life and the ups and downs, the obstacles. When you have structure in your life, you find that it's easy to something to lean on to. Discipline, something that I'm trying to take into 2026 more so. This year I was trying to rediscipline myself with eating better and stop drinking teas and sodas and all that type of stuff like that. So just so I can position myself to some of the things that I know I want to do in the beginning of 2026. So yeah, structure, discipline. Those are the two that stand out to me the most.
Things that you learned that you got to improve and
because with the structure, with discipline, and I'm also trying to build the foundation for, like I said, what I want to do. That's like most so for 2026 and moving forward. So Chi in the building. What to do, Queen?
Poppin' Chi, certified OG tech in the building.
Hey, Chi,
tapping in as always.
Looking back to this last year, what have you learned? What have you learned about yourself in 2025?
Yeah, tap in the comments. Let us know something that you learned about yourself.
So tell me what's one habit or mindset that you're leaving behind in 2025?
Eating habits. I've been learning through that shit because my sister been going through that high blood pressure and all that type of stuff too, and I already got that type of shit.
What Chi said?
It's a good question.
See, I know it's a beautiful question. I know you got a lot of answers.
So
that's the best part about New Year.
You said eating habits?
Oh yeah, for sure. I already started though. So honestly, for me, it's just keeping up what I started. My niece says, "Oh, you want a little cupcake from over here or the bunt cakes, whatever the hell that shit is called, right up the street up here."
Yeah.
Another bunt cakes. I'm like, nah, thank you, I'm good.
What about you, Faber?
For me, I think it would have to be not trusting my instincts as much. I feel like it's something I've kind of struggled with. Like it's kind of like that initial.
So wait,
Know
that's
what you
that
might.
habit. That habit that you're trying to leave behind is not trusting because you
That
want to
initial
trust your
feeling.
gut more.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's something because initially I might make the right decision, but overthinking, or I should say overthinking might be what I want to leave.
That's a motherfucker.
In that might be a more accurate way to describe it because again I'll have that initial gut feeling, but then
that was mine too.
Yeah, I'll overthink into another situation of past, and I done essentially outsmarted myself in certain situations.
Trick yourself out.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's overthinking is definitely something I think I'm trying to leave that in the past.
That's a good thing right there.
Got you.
That's definitely a good thing right there. Discipline too.
You're trying to
get more discipline. Because I'm a disciplined nigga.
What habit or mindset you leaving in 2025?
Leaving.
You're not leaving discipline in 2025.
No. I'm leaving hard-headedness.
Procrastination.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Procrastination.
Definitely procrastination.
What are you procrastinating from, Chi?
Hopes and dreams.
What's holding you back? What is that you want to do? Let the chat know.
I'm gonna let you know. Because there's a lot of things that we're trying to do.
Fabo, where do you want to be this time next year, mentally and emotionally?
Mentally and emotionally.
That's interesting. Because on here we want to make sure that we pay attention to our health, black men's health, mental health.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. That's a good question. Can't say I've kind of. I don't know. I've had thoughts of, I feel like there's a part of me, sort of what, in a sense that I want to regain. And
mentally or emotionally?
I think that's more mentally. Yeah, I think that's more mentally and just certain aspects, but emotionally. I mean, I don't know. Because let's just say in this state, or in this moment, I'm in a bad emotional state. I wouldn't say necessarily I'm in a bad emotional state, but maybe experience. I don't know if that's ever really even a possibility because I think it was going to be along the lines of just like true consistent happiness, but then I think at any level there's still going to be issues or problems. So it's not really, I should say, a tangible. I don't want to say like some feasible kind of defeat. That's not really
obtainable.
A reality.
It's a reality.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like at any level they got issues with certain things that say they would say that they probably still deal with, whether it be relationship, family, or just even in business, certain things they could be dealing with. Whether it be people just on some shiesty shit and and handling business deals, whether it be the people you're doing business with or even your partner in certain situations, or even the asset, the customer base that may be in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of different aspects that come into that. But
go ahead, brother.
No, I was saying that's where I was going.
What's your take? What's your take on that? I have my takes. I don't know what's yours on that.
I'm gonna let you know. One thing that I would like to see in myself again, it probably won't happen though. I want to sit up here and probably believe in love again. Shit that's happened to me in my past, the recent past, I don't believe in it.
Just take the right one, right?
No, it's not that easy no more. I would say open my heart.
So is that mental for you or emotionally?
That's emotional. That's emotional.
Okay.
That's emotionally. Mentally, I feel like I'm in the right place right now. I feel like I know where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know the things that I want to accomplish. I know the things that I have accomplished, which is giving me that motivation going into next year. Ending the year off good is the best thing for the next year, if it's possible. I'm not saying that everybody can do it. I'm not saying that even I. I'm just saying the shit that I've been through up to this point, the improvements that I've made coming into the year, it's kind of like going into the playoffs on the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. It's like going into a playoffs with a streak. I'm winning streak right now. So when I start off in the playoffs, I'm feeling like
and you are going into your new job, new car.
That's what I'm saying. New money, new everything. Who this? Like, it's everything. So like my motivation and my confidence in myself going into 2026 is going to help me accomplish more than it would have in the last probably the 3 years.
I love that.
That's for sure.
Where I want to be, or what I think what comes to mind for me mentally and emotionally this time next year is I want to be more mentally and emotionally literate, meaning that I want to be able to express my feelings more, or in a better way. I want to be able to express what I'm saying mentally, or how I feel, without having to maybe it's not so much aggression, or even like, because people don't know I'm a lead at work, so how I talk to the people who I lead on a daily basis, and also how I take in what they're going through mentally or emotionally, and how I'm able to then communicate with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when it comes to people who I lead, or co-workers, or people that are above me, like I said, also your love life, relationship wise, friendships, all that. So I feel like the better I get at being able to actually articulate how I feel, the better it'll be for myself and the ones around me.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I want to be.
That's a beautiful thing, for sure. On that. And I want to just tap into what Chi.
What my girl said.
She got a little bit to say here in the comment section. She said, I'm gonna just start from the good because it looks like we missed a little bit.
Yeah.
But she
talked to her. We love Chi here. Wish she was here, baby. Wish she was here.
A little spotlight. So
I thought about you for this.
She said, I second guess myself way too much, not following my gut. I want to get to the point where if I want to do something, I just go for it without the doubts or what ifs. I think that was the answer to your question about what she was procrastinating on. And she said, I definitely want to increase my self-discipline too. And then she said, she was cheering you on, Billy. And she said, believe in love again. I fully support that. And then for Kurt, she said, I love that for you, Kurt. Communication is always key, especially when you're more emotionally mature.
Yes. I believe in love, you gotta go through a different landscape. It's like if them roses ain't growing in the dirt and the soil that you have, you gotta find that shit in a different place. I'm gonna tell you something right now. It ain't gonna be that easy. Because I already I already don't believe in the situation no more. So the fact that I'm even saying this, my mother probably been talking to me more. I look at my daughter and I see love there. So I'm like, somebody.
I'd love to hear that come out you.
What?
That you see it doing, you see love there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, she smoked her first blunt too. She was here on Thanksgiving.
Oh no!
She came to me on the staircase. Stopped me on the staircase. Dad, I want to try weed. I said, number one, don't say it like that. I'm gonna try weed. Well, we went out there. Somebody want to show you some booth.
Hey, but so you want to maybe a little off topic, but when it comes to that parenting, like, I'd rather you come get it from me and with me than to go out on the street.
That's how it looks. Because you see, we got the best of both worlds there. Because my mother was there too. And she's like, no, we don't want it. I'm like, okay, so if you sit up here and push a kid away, in my eyes, to me, I'm like, yeah, we could do it. I'm saying that we can do it, but I'm still gonna run it past your grandmother just to let her know so she's comfortable with the situation. So when she came to me about it, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather you do it with me, do it with us, whatever. But then my mother is kind of like, oh, she don't need to do that. She's in school, this, that, and the third. I'm like, so you're going to turn her away now
And she gonna go to
she
somebody
gonna-
random or
but this is
whatever.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
So why would you want the experience not to be under your
And you can give her knowledge right
tutelage? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I walked her through the whole situation from how to pull, how hard to pull, even at that beginning stage.
now. You showed her what to look for in the weed and shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because I went through the whole rolling process and all of that shit. I'll teach you how to roll later, but I just want to show you, like, you know what I mean, going through the whole situation. So that was actually cool.
I'm glad you had that.
That was actually cool. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's
But yes, chat. She did smoke her first blunt.
So that's what's up. So y'all tell me this then. So what's something this year that you want to protect more?
Now what?
That you want to protect more. Like so if it's like peace, your time, your family, love, health. Like what is something that you wanna protect hold tight more so this year? Or continue to protect this year, I should say.
I need to protect my heart more.
Mm.
And that's what niggas and bitches, it don't matter. Family, friends, your significant others, whatever it is, a lot of shit gets to me. That I'm sitting here I'm not letting that shit get to me. We cut niggas off all 2026. If you ain't got something to do positive with what I got going on and my mental health and all of that type of shit, you got to go. You got to go. Let that shit go. It's gotta go. I'm telling you right now, if a motherfucker if he look at you strange, or she looks at you strange I got an idea, I want to try this. If it ain't never positivity from whoever you talking to, cut them off. Cut them the fuck off. If somebody's not showing you the same amount of love that you show them on every way, shape, or form, excuse me, cut them off. If you have an ex that you want to give a chance again, and that bitch still doing the same thing she's doing worse when you left her,
Cut off again?
cut her off. I did it. That happened to me too, Chad. I'm gonna let you know that happened to me too. God bless when this motherfucker see this episode.
You took her back?
No, I ain't taking that help. But you want to spin the block and see what you're like. See this. Let me tell you something. The body ain't the same since when I had it. So things are faltered. That's one thing. I'm not gonna get too deep in the situation.
That's a whole other topic, baby. We're gonna protect your heart right now. Protect your heart.
No, we're gonna do it.
Protect your heart.
We going through it.
I
want you to know. If I'm sitting up here, we go through it. I was like, okay, look. If you go into that situation, all right, I'm gonna make it broad. If you're going into a situation and you're revisiting it, and it's not meeting up to the standards that you have or you feeling that you should be at, improving, moving forward, cut that shit off. That's what we're saying, Chi-Chi. That's what we're saying. You got to.
And I have to say, I want to do more to improve and to protect and secure my kids' future.
So is that like putting more money aside, like insurance? Is that
I think that's everything.
Training,
That's
training.
That's training. That's the education. It's the money. It's all things included for sure. Gotta be able to prepare them for any and everything because this world, it's always been chaotic, but it only seems to be growing ever more so. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem to be getting really any better right now. And some of the things that they having to deal with, it's very confusing. You know what I mean? As across the board.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just understanding the economics of things and like I said, just
teaching them the things they're not gonna learn in school?
Yeah, always. That's always you gotta teach them how to read between the lines and have a certain, just how to handle yourself in the world. But it's definitely a new age, a different world that they're coming into, something different than what we, grew up in and what we know.
We were still outside.
You know what I mean? So it's a different time. But I think that's what I'm looking to protect. Moving forward,
continue to protect.
Continue to protect. Yeah.
I like that. I like how you put that too. This year, I want to continue and protect more my mental.
Mm-hmm.
I got to protect my mental, man, and that's on all levels. Because I feel like the more I control my mental and protect my mental, then the more disciplined I can be, the more I can be here for others.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It starts with us. And along those lines, and I'll start with myself. Is I want to know is how you gonna hold yourself accountable. Okay, when and like how you gonna hold yourself accountable when motivation fades, like when like we said, when shit gets hard and when shit start feel like it's hitting the ceiling, hitting the fan, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to hold yourself accountable? For me personally, is leaning on that structure, on that foundation. On that, like at the end of the day, I feel like if I plan it, for the ones I know, I think worst case scenario first anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm always trying to be preventive, I'm always trying to plan. So that's why I said if I'm able to lean on my structure and lean on my foundation, then when shit does hit the fan, you're able to lean into those normalities. If that makes sense.
Um,
How do you hold yourself accountable, Faber?
For me, I feel like that's always going back and understanding the bigger picture. And just understanding, at the end of the day, what it is you're doing these things for. And, at that point, it takes out all emotion and, anything else that might come with it. Because at the end of the day, this is what needs to happen. This is what we're working towards. You know what I'm saying? Every little step we gotta know builds up to that. So you know what I mean? It's a percent a day, even if that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Something to continue building on the day prior. You know what I'm saying? Adding to that flame. You know what I'm saying? Again, because meet the end objective, to meet that goal, to complete the play. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The work's gotta be put in at the end of the day.
That is real. I'm just gonna go off of past experiences. I've seen what falling back or not sticking to the plan or whatever has done. That's the same thing I told my mother, honestly speaking. Because it's like, look, I tried my way a lot throughout this 41 years. You know what I'm saying? My way wasn't working in a lot of things that they was trying to lead me through. So now I'm just like, you know what? Just I'll follow your lead. What should I do? What should I do? At this point in time, I feel like if you're really trying to make something shake, it's only on us if it doesn't work out. To me personally, maybe you don't have the right support chain or some things, but that's something that we got to build on throughout the year. We'll make that New Year's resolution for 2027. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, as far as what needs to get done, what needs to get done. The only thing that can mess it up is us. So that's what I would think about. If I ever think about falling off, it's really just trying to find that way to motivate yourself to keep it going. For real, for real.
Right there.
Chi said 100% got to pour into the babies more these days. And then she asked,
Speak up for me, Faber.
now she was asking, what's one thing y'all want to learn in 2026? A new hobby, trade, language, etc. What's something that you want to learn?
I want to learn more about this AI shit, man. I do not want to be behind this curve, this AI curve. I want to be at least on the wave. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't want to be trying to goddamn catch up. So that is for me. Yeah, I want to learn. I want to learn AI shit.
No, honestly, I can second that. That is definitely up and coming. What seems to be the new age of things. You know what I'm saying, and it's tied in to every industry.
And I want to figure out how we can utilize it to push RMT.
Facts, facts. Because it's definitely, a lot of money to be made. You know what I'm saying? A lot of just things that you can create and just do with the AI. So, knowing how to put that shit together is how you say of the most importance. You know what I'm saying? I feel like coming up. And this, if you're gonna survive, it's gonna be something that you gotta have AI applied with, But
what about you, Billy?
but outside, just to say outside of that, just to say something different, I would like to learn another language.
I be trying to learn
Coming
Spanish.
this new year as well.
Okay. But you should be already.
I mean, I'm not fluent. I'm not fluent. I can kind of, but I'm not fluent.
That's what I'm saying. You got the cheat code now.
You should be.
You got the cheat code for sure. I just want to sit up here and learn how to get more. I want us to stop working for the man and build our own businesses. That's something that I would like to see.
More business literate.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
I've been sitting up here slaving, huh?
No, go ahead.
I've been sitting up here slaving. We're waking up all types of hours for this bullshit, for another person's dream or another person's business. I really want to get into the situation where we're making our own businesses and doing our own thing, putting that type of work into our own type of situation.
I love that you say that, because my next question was, what does success look like for you outside of money?
Outside of money.
Yes,
Happiness,
outside of money.
Everybody happy? That's a different type of success.
Yeah, I was about to say that's that kind of part, you know what I'm saying? Not just yourself, but the people around you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your circle, you know what I'm saying, your family, the people that you, like you said, you consider close. Being able to take care of the ones around you, and not only that, but also being able to I would say give back to the community, kind of affect the community, being able to, you know what I'm saying, create for others as well. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's
Because success, I was gonna say success for me is would be building that community as well. Outside of money, being able to actually build a community and connections and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. That's also success.
Once you can make a path and make a way for folks. Yeah.
I love that. I just want. That was like he one time kind of want to be like, and I love that. Like that's what also like outside of money. Like what is, you know what I'm saying? What does success mean to you? You know what
It's really happiness, yo.
Chi kind of second that she said success looks like true happiness for yourself and your tribe.
That's really what it is, yo. That's really what it is to me, for real. That's when you know you're evolving to, when you realize yourself ain't even the main. I mean, that ain't it. You the main force. But you ain't the main thing. Like, you gotta be doing this for your friends, your girl, your fucking boyfriend, whatever the hell ever.
You gotta be bigger than you.
For the family. It gotta be bigger than you. It don't mean nothing. That's the only thing. I feel like that's where the mark is left. I don't know what everybody's here to do. You gotta leave some type of mark.
That's legacy.
It's legacy, exactly. That's exactly the word right there. It's legacy, yo. That's something different for real.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn how to get to that point too.
Is that something left within yourself or left within your kids?
A legacy, I think, is something that honestly would affect all that. It's going to not only cement yourself, but like I said, a legacy also is going to, in a way, open doors for the generations to come. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In one way or another, whatever it might be.
I'm gonna say it starts with yourself.
No, with everything.
Everything.
I mean, yeah, because without yourself, there would be no legacy. So
everybody's not gonna see the vision.
Somebody's got to create it. You know what I mean?
Everybody's not gonna see the vision.
So without question, you got to start with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your biggest professional goals for the year coming up?
Definitely dropping the album.
So for you professionally, it's music.
Yeah, but that ain't. I mean, I got so many hopes and dreams and things like that and plans to. But I would say that's probably the top of the one, yeah, because it's been a while since I dropped. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna make mine. It might be my last project for real. I'm getting to that age, and that's the reason why it's bigger than me now. Mm-hmm. I'm getting to that age, man. I'm gonna sit up here and lead that, do the supporting things for the rest of the team. But I would definitely think that I'm gonna get that last album out, all videos shot, all of that type of shit. It gotta be done this year.
And that's a solo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha. I know you and KJ working on stuff. I know that's the solo.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, but yeah, at the same time, it would definitely be a solo. Because anything that I have to do with my stuff, I mean, I've been rapping for so long. For anybody that's followed me that long, I gotta give you my last one. I never even really gave you an album. My shit been mixtapes and shit like that. You know what I mean? That I did put out as singles or whatever like that. I never gave you an album, no visuals back behind. I never did. So that's probably a challenge that I'm going to give myself too as well. it's kind of about that time.
Within this year.
No, yeah, in this year.
Got you. We're gonna hold you to it. You know what I'm saying? So in this year, we're gonna hold you to it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In this year, it's not even 2026 yet. So
no, what we talking about?
2026. Within the year coming, within the year ahead. The question was a year ahead.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what it is.
Some of my biggest professional goals this year, while I'm still working for the white man, of course, is to obviously elevate more in my job. Continue to have my department running so smoothly as they're doing a good job in my absence. I appreciate you guys. But you know what I'm saying? No, but I want to continue to take advantage of the opportunities that my job does allow with learning and LinkedIn learning and things, education things that they do allow. I can go back to school through my job and they'll pay for it. I can do all kinds of things. So yeah, so it's just taking more advantage of my job while I'm there. Those are some of my goals, like professionally this year. And like I said, and still making sure that my name and my face is good in my company.
In all honesty, and this might be just I guess a cliche, a very shallow one, but I want to be, through my business ventures, I want to be sustainable and profitable, obviously, within this next coming year. So, definitely there's been a lot of things, been working on and trying to get cooked up and, want to see this coming year, a lot of those things come to fruition and come together to be able to get them to a point, like I said, where they're sustainable, not only sustainable, but profitable and something that we can actually benefit, and get kind of to what we were talking to that point of success.
So we talking like unruly and things of that nature?
Yeah, unruly, from everything unruly to the some of the social pages to,
unruly brick and mortar on the way.
You know what I'm saying? What we got going, you know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of things and ideas on the table, that we got in the works. Okay. So,
so tell me this. What skills do you need to sharpen for you to get there?
I think you kind of touched on that earlier, with the business literacy and just deepening that and just becoming an expert. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that we obviously don't have some knowledge, but we don't have any degrees in a lot of these things that we do. But to get to a point where I can say I feel like I'm, I know it in and out, you know what I'm saying, upside down, whatever, and really how to exploit, what I'm saying, certain things and aspects when it comes to these business ventures. Because once you understand the letter of, kind of like law, so once you understand the letter of the law, the letter of the business, how exactly that shit works and how to put those pieces together, it's a lot easier to move and obviously to kind of make it do what you need to do. Once you really understand what you, how to speak to it.
I understand the lingo, the verbiage, the talk. What about you, Billy? What skills do you need to sharpen for you to reach your goals this year? Your professional goals?
I feel like just continuing to learn on everything that you want to do. Focus on that. My biggest thing is sticking to what we're trying to do and executing what we're trying to do. That's what my biggest thing is on the mindset of, because I feel like we already have ideas, great minds on everything that we try to do. It's just executing the situation. So of course, I want to learn and build your mind up on everything else that's going on, improve and learn more about everything that you want to do. But it's really the execution, and I think that's part of that. Trying to execute it is learning about it, or trying so you can execute it. So I feel like it's part of that. So my biggest thing is really execution. I'll be so sick and tired of hearing about plans that never come to fruition.
Well, I say, because even like you said, because it's definitely part of that. Because you can execute, but if you ain't got the right knowledge, you ain't gonna get the right.
You ain't gonna make the right move.
You know what I mean? So, unfortunately, in the business world, like I said, you just gotta have that right lingo or verbiage for certain things to make it work. You know what I mean? So once you figure that out, then you're able to.
Can I build on that?
Into action.
Can I build on that with the skills that I want to sharpen myself?
Mm-hmm.
The two for me or organization. Definitely want to sharpen that skill. Just overall, I think that'll just help me when it comes to um, just things being where they're supposed to be when you need things there. Like you know what I'm saying? You ever if you ever want to look for some shit and know you need it that time and know it's supposed to be here but it ain't there. But you know it really like if you know it you should have put it back there. That's why I just want to get to those. Even that's like it's in my crib. That's at my desk at work. That's like, you know what I'm saying. I want to make sure that also transitions into the people around me as well. And to piggyback on that is my time management. I feel like if I really want to like learn the things that when we talking about learning and stuff like that, we have to utilize our time and actually understand the time that we're putting in, make sure that time is doing what we need to do for us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the times that we're not doing anything, that time needs to be that time, but time that we working, we doing need to work, we need to be doing need to do. And, you know what I'm saying? That's just so for me, it's just time management. You know what I'm saying? So tell me this, man. Where you see RMT this time next year?
Oh man,
a year from now.
Hey, how Hot Boy said, on top of the world. Hey, now, hey, look, man, for real,
Let's be realistic.
For real, I want to see us at 1,000 followers by this time, New Year's next year.
1,000 followers on our Twitch, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
1,000 subscribers.
Because we're on YouTube, guys. Mm-hmm. Tap in with the YouTube.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Follow, like, subscribe if you already ain't.
That, please.
Hey, we're on all social
up.
media platforms. We on TikTok. We on YouTube. Everything. We on the gram. You feel me?
Everything.
Tap in. And look, 1,000 followers on the gram, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
So we're just going for 1,000.
And I want 10K on TikTok.
10K. Oh, we got to start pushing TikTok a lot more than for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see.
Okay. What about you?
Definitely.
Okay, this is a group. This is kind of a group segment this time because it's all RT. So you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but I'm piggyback. But also, for me, for a year from now, I want to see some of the interviews, connections that we may be able to make, and people that we're able to meet along this next year. We really, start to tap in with the people that we've already had, and start to like the athletes that we're going to start to tap in with, some of the artists that we're going to really tap in with, some of the businessmen we're going to get to really start to tap in with. We got a lot of different content coming for you guys in the next year coming up. Not just, saying artists, like I said, business, athletes, saying all type of shit.
Roll to 1,000. Tap in.
Yes. And on top of that, so what kind of impact do we want RMT to have on the culture? And I'm not saying this year, but this is just, what I'm saying. What type of impact do we want to have?
I want to be able to, do RMT, educate and inspire, so I want, I would love to hear, if a fan at some point, tells us about something that they picked up or learned, some game that they picked up off of RMT, or, I'm just saying something that helped them kind of like, maybe they was going through some similar situations, but, we was able to, not even if it's crack the code, but maybe give them at least a sliver of light, you know what I'm saying?
Build confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's what I kind of like say. We want to build confidence in our community. We want to build confidence in each other. We want to build confidence in everybody that comes and sit at our table. That's another thing also I want to say is I want to up our set. That's another thing that I see for us in the next couple of years.
For sure.
We're going to up the set to a place to either if it's location, if it's all equipment, if it's all, y'all will see upgrades within RMT this year. I promise.
You're gonna see the growth.
I'm not working for no reason. I promise I am not working for no reason. The white man, I'm gonna take that money. That money gotta go somewhere. It has to, and it's gonna go here. I promise. So that is something I gotta put on wax for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, like I said, just impact, and like I said, building the community.
Hey, Chi said that's realistic. Y'all can be on top of the world. Appreciate that, Chi.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just saying within this year.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell him.
It's
I'm trying to get him to see the
It's a
vision.
mindset. You know, you're right. It's a mindset. I see the
Mindset.
vision. I see the vision. I'm trying to see how far out I'm looking. You feel me?
I appreciate that, Chi. She said RMT taking over these internet streets for sure. All 2026 and beyond. You heard? Hey,
Yes,
you heard it first.
This is a closing statement for 2025 to yourself. Talk to yourself. Talk to RNT. Talk to community. Talk to God if you need to. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. What you got to say, brother?
I'm gonna let you know. You could be anything you want. Yeah. That's the best thing right there, yo. You can be anything you want.
What you got, Fabo?
Yeah.
Like Brick and Mortar, you know what I'm saying? Who I've been working with Unruly. Y'all tap in because we on the
Unruly
way.
on the way.
Unruly on the way. All right.
This is a great episode.
Consistency. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
This year isn't about perfection. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
This year is not about perfection. It's about progression. As Fabo said, consistency and standing on your goddamn take. That's what this year is about. You understand?
I'll take that.
And whatever it is that you're chasing, you know what I'm saying? Stand on business. Stand on your take and stand on goddamn business.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Respect it. Work for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing, these empty dreams, empty prayers, you know what I'm saying? Don't pray for something that you ain't willing to actually go work for. We're not doing that this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We can pray for it, but we got to work for it too. You understand me? Like I said, don't let anybody rush what you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect time. It's God's time. You know what I'm saying? It's our time though, at the end of the day.
Ain't no better time than now.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I love you boys, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
It's all love
This
going around.
This year is gonna be beautiful, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm great. You know
Like I
what I
said,
mean?
man. I love y'all niggas, man. Y'all know how we got in this shit. Shout out Wavy, y'all know.
Some figures and follow our fate. All of us brothers, ain't none of us fake. They know that I love them, it's y'all that I hate. Everything going our way. If Pepe was here,
All 2026, man.
Step in the room, forever the same like the sun in the moon. Everything going our way.
RPF,
Look at my face, I got nothing to say. Look at my face, I got
RPF, man. Happy birthday, FA.